Hello everybody and welcome to Grassroots Vegan. I'm David Kelly. So yes, I bought some marijuana. Now, before I elaborate further on that, let me just mention that in the last video I did on how this vegan journey that I've been on has been one of self-discovery. What I didn't talk about was how it has been a transformation emotionally and mentally for me, especially earlier on. Like after going through a lot of physical transformations, it also really uplifted me in terms of my emotions. I remember one day I was out running and I had this enormous childlike joy. And that joy was there for quite a while. And I hadn't experienced that in years. And, of course, the real world, will pull you back down to earth again. And that definitely did happen. But even when there were crises is that a word? Crisis? When there were difficult times to be faced, which there were some big ones after that, I had an emotional stability. I had mental stability. I was able to navigate myself through difficult times. And I attribute that to the way I was eating and the way I was living. And that was eating high carb, low fat vegan, lots of fruits, vegetables, and starches. And then, of course, always being physically active and getting a good night's sleep. And that really brought stability into my life emotionally and mentally. Anyways, back onto marijuana. So what do I mean I bought some marijuana? Well, no, I didn't literally go out and buy some weed. What I did was I invested in medical marijuana. I bought shares in a company that just started trading on the Toronto the TSX Venture Exchange. Now, I can tell you from experience that I don't usually buy on the Venture Exchange because you're pretty much, if you put any money in there, 80% of the time you're going to lose it. And but if you win, you can win big. But it's a crapshoot, really. But I really believe in the medical marijuana industry. And I think it's a fantastic alternative to treating some serious diseases that otherwise would be treated with some pretty powerful pharmaceutical drugs that have bad side effects health-wise. So, actually, I Googled some of the medical benefits of marijuana here. Now, you got to understand, this is not... Medical marijuana today comes in many different forms. It's not just smoking it either. There's many different ways it can be administered. And, I'm talking about it being... This is done in a controlled environment, and hopefully, there are experts that are being able to give people with particular needs the right kind of dosage and the right way to administer it. Anyhow, some of the areas where medical marijuana is used is in epilepsy to control seizures, multiple sclerosis, MS, glaucoma, arthritis, depression, anxiety. Let me tell you about anxiety. I had a friend, and this is what kind of prompted me to invest in medical marijuana. A very close friend of mine just recently had a foot of his colon removed because he had a cancerous tumor. And at the same time, he was experiencing a lot of really intense stress, external stress in his life that was creating high levels of anxiety. So on top of just going through major surgery, he just couldn't relax. And so he needed medical intervention, and he had a choice, take some kind of pharmaceutical drug to control his anxiety or use medical marijuana. He chose to use the medical marijuana, and it's been a game changer for him. So I've seen it firsthand. Now I know, a lot of you out there probably are thinking, well, why not just take the natural health approach, eat whole plant-based foods, start exercising, and sleeping well, and I agree. I mean, that's ultimately where you want, the direction you want to head into. But that's more of a long-term plan. I'm talking about situations where people need the intervention now. And then there's cases, like epilepsy, which you're born with, that, even maybe eating healthy foods and living healthy may not be enough. So there are exceptions, and we got to understand that. Hepatitis C, now it doesn't cure hepatitis C, but apparently the conventional treatment for it has a lot of extreme side effects, and marijuana helps you manage those side effects while you're going through the treatment. Morning sickness, that's an interesting one. I don't know. Yeah, okay. Cancer, HIV, AIDS, chemotherapy. So, and even a toothache, apparently. There's a marijuana spray that you can spray on your gums, and it helps relieve toothaches. It's pretty amazing stuff, and I'm excited about this whole field because, again, I think it is a great alternative to the powerful drugs that are available through big pharma. But so I've put my money into it, and I'm excited about where this is all going. Another thing. Last night I was at a David Wolf event, and I will talk about that in my next video, so stay tuned. Leave your comments below. I'd like to hear what your opinion is on medical marijuana. Give me a thumbs up if you like this video, and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. Take care and have a fantastic day.